Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. Monday the 20th of September. We have got some bigger on the inside new mods. We are rapidly racing towards November the 22nd, aren't we, in FS22 releasing. But let's start off with the updates for today then. We've got the Big Pig Shed by LSMT Modding Team Stefan. Old Kiwi Farm by Kaz64. That has had a whole load of new stuff put into that, including some new crop types. There's a custom workshop trigger, new decoration to the shop and other buildings. Kaz has added white grapes and kiwi fruit on there as well. Lighting and a whole load of stuff. If I get a chance to, I might do a kind of updated map tour, kind of showing you the changes. The New Holland Workmaster series by Whiskey Sierra Modding, JDModding, ABP team. The SLC John Deere 7000 series by Senior Vertex, Markin, Miotto Modding and Holtz ML. The Pro Bowl Fork by Black Sheep Modding. The Lizard SP700 Salt Spreader by JDModding ABP team. The Large Machine Shed Pack by Papa Smurf Mods. And the Farm Buildings Package by Leo have all had updates today. Shed. That's what's in front of me. This is Shed by Maro. Oh, sorry if I say this wrong. Krafkiaz. 1.29 megabytes download, 1 slot on console. This will set you back 6,000. You'll find it under placeables and sheds. Fairly large building. Plenty of room for getting large vehicles underneath as well. It's a shed. Like I say, placeables and sheds, 6,000 to buy. Next up, we've got the Lizard T4500W, which is right here. 9.37 megabytes download, 5 slots on console. This is a 4,500 litre tank by JDModding org. This will only do liquid fertilizer, herbicide and water, so you'll find it under crop protection. I think I've got that the right way around. Very nicely detailed. You do have these kind of holders here. They don't have straps though, so I mean, you might be able to throw some logs or something in there. I don't know if you would want to or why you would want to. But you can trail this behind if you're doing spraying or spreading, or just take it out to the field and have it there ready for whatever you want to put in it. So as I say, you'll find it under tools and crop protection. 8,000 for the base model, and this is where you need to be careful because, well, you can change the main colour, which does the chassis framework, well, the framework really. Rim colour does the rims, and then the design colour does the tank. I don't know why I did both of those blue, that's weird. And then the tank is the design colour. Now, as it stands at the moment, that's cost a bit more, obviously, because I've changed the colours and stuff. But it's already charging you 1,000 more. So it's actually, the base model is 9,000 because it comes standard with the Lizard wheels. If you put it on trelleborgs, which raises the whole lot up, that brings it down £1,000. So just be, you know, it's a minor thing, but it says 8,000, and when you come first on, it's actually sitting at 9. If you want it for 8,000, you need to put trelleborgs on it. And that's it. Those are the options that come with it. 4,500 litres. Herbicide, liquid fertilizer, or water. That's by JDModding org. Next, we've got the Lizard Kbase water trailer. This is by SleutjesModding. 4.92 megabytes download. These are 4 slots each. We've got a semi-trailed version, which you can pull with a dolly as well, I think, if you get a dolly. And then we've got the one with the built-in dolly. These are 15,000 litre liquid transport tank, and they take various different liquids, this one. But what's great about this is the racking on the top, which means you've basically got a water-filled trailer, because you can do that. You can put pallets and bales and anything you like that can strap down on the top and strap it on. It's amazing. Hang on, let's get on the side there. Straps on and off manually if you want to do it manually. We can do it all from the cab if you want to, whilst transporting your liquid. So if you were doing seeding and then liquid fertilizer, you could have your liquid fertilizer in there, have a load of seed pallets on the top, all goes out, one fell swoop. I mean, I don't know, I think it's a great idea. Now, it's a little bit top heavy, even when you've got liquid in those. So when you've got stuff on the top, you need to slow down for bends. I mean, that just kind of, it just makes a bit of sense, really. I don't know why I'm staggered by this. I think it's a brilliant idea. So these were under, what were they under? Might have been miscellaneous, or it could have been animals. It was under miscellaneous. The Kbase water trailer is 26,000. There are only 4 slots anyway. Slot count comes down to 1. So they will do your liquid fertilizer, herbicide, water, fuel, and milk. They don't do slurry or digestate. And then the trailer with dolly is 27,500, so a little bit more expensive. Options available. We can change the main colour. I do like that silver as standard, the silver metallic. But anything on that palette does the main colour. Then rim colour. We've got a silver metallic, black chrome, and then onto the regular sort of palette that we often have. Then you've got original or side protection, just in case of any accidents. You don't want vehicles going underneath, do you? And then attachers, we've got standard, which is nothing on the back, or with a trailer attacher, which means you either can then, daisy chain them all together, create your own little land train if you want to. Those are the options. Like I said, there's not really much else. The options are the same on the semi-trailer version. So we'll just hook that one on. Hook that one on. Straps on or off for me and Cab if you want to do them all together. But yeah, that's a brilliant bit of kit, that. One of those things you didn't know you needed until it was there. Then you think, wow, that's fantastic. Why have we not had that before? There we go. The Lizard Kbase water trailer by SleutjesModding. Next up then, we've got this. This is the Massey Ferguson 3105D. I love this. I love the look of this. Now, that definitely says, I'm going to just double check that, 3105. Now, that looks like a little dot there. Is it a 3105D? 3105D? Nice little boxy Massey. Right up my street, that. 11.78 megabytes download, 25 slots on console. This is by Xande. There aren't a lot of options on this. If any, I think you can change the tyres. But only one. I think it's wheel options, yeah. But yeah, very nicely made. Looks great, if you like that sort of thing. It's under small tractors. 3105D, 38,600. It's a 105 horsepower tractor that will run at 18 miles per hour. Slot count, as I said, is 25. It comes down to 2. We can change the rim colour. I do like the standard matte on that one, but there is a black and a black matte, cream, white, orange. Then you've got wheel setup standard, or with wheel weights. Those are the only options. Hop in, start it up, horn, beacon, lights. I don't think we've got any doors or windows that open. Pretty sure it's just standard. Yep. Just a nice, compact little tractor. Interior. Whoa, okay. Oh, now that started off all right. We got the interior view and then it flipped. Ooh. That's odd. I'm just guessing. Might need an update. That was weird how when it first did it was fine. That may be me. Could be my... Be odd if it is, but... See if it's doing that for you. Possibly needs an update. We will see. The Massey Ferguson 3105D by Xande. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. This was something I kind of knew about, but only very kind of briefly. This is an ongoing kind of joke, I suppose. Not even a joke, really, with Alien Jim about stuff we'd talked about in the past and about things having a larger capacity than they look. And I'm pretty sure on Spectacle Island, one of the mods Jim included was called the something or other Tardis, because it's much bigger on the inside. So Jim has released a Tardis mod, but not just a Tardis mod, a selection of Tardis mods. Now, if you're a Doctor Who fan, you're going to absolutely love it. If you're not, you're going to do the usual, oh, it's absolutely rubbish, what's the point of that on Farming Simulator? You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. It's here if you do. But if you want to add in a bit of Doctor Who roleplay into your Farming Simulator gaming, or you just like it and want to stick it in a corner somewhere, that's entirely up to you. We have a decorative option. Each one of these is 2 slots. The whole set is 3.07 megabytes download. It's by Alien Jim, the TARDIS. 2 slots for each. Like I say, there are quite a selection of them. We have a decorative version, which is under placeables and decoration, 1,500. We have got a farmhouse sleep trigger, 2 slots. You'll find that under farmhouses, that's 5,000. And if we come up to the front of it, press L3. We have a sleep trigger. So if you fancy going to sleep in the TARDIS, that's just brilliant. And then we've got a silo, which it says very clearly there. So even for idiots like me, you can't make mistakes. This is a multi-fruit silo. You'll find it under silos. It's 10,000 to buy, and it has a 6 million litre capacity. How is that possible, you ask? Well, because it stores it in another dimension, doesn't it? Because it's much bigger on the inside. Now, if we come up to the door here and press circle, you'll hear a pop. So you'll get the hazard marked area there, but it takes off the little logo. So once you've worked out that it's a silo, you can take that off if you don't want it there. But if you do want it there, you absolutely can. Especially if you place a few of these, you might. I can understand how you can easily get confused. So, silo. Next up, there's a selling station. Now the last 3, the selling station, the buying station, and there's a vehicle workshop as well. These you'll all find under placeables and miscellaneous. So the silo is under silos. Placeables and miscellaneous. The selling station is 2 slots and will cost you 7,000. We are going to sell something there in a moment. Again, you can take that away if you want to by pressing circle, or whichever one gives you the option to do that on whatever controller or system you're using. The buying station, again, and then the vehicle workshop, go up to there, press L3, and you have the option to sell, customize, or repair your vehicles from the extensive vehicle workshop within the TARDIS. It's just making me smile, just the simple things. The buying station was 6,000, and that's the vehicle workshop is 2,500. So when you think of it, price-wise, you know, you may think it's a bit cheesy, a bit corny, but, you know, 6 million litre capacity, pretty much everything. I'll show you what it holds. Let's go to placeables. Silos. Everything. Including liquids, it takes the lot. Absolutely everything. Now, like I say, these aren't going to be for everybody. But if they are for you, you're going to be very happy by it. Now, what I'm going to do, just to taste test. Now I know obviously these things, you know, there are so many things you can buy and sell, and so I'm going to go to the buying station because I'm curious about price on one particular thing. Maybe get a bit of a gauge. Obviously I can't test everything. I want to buy fertilizer. 5,120. So it's just over 1,000 for 1,000 litres. That's not bad. Fertilizer. Silo, the other thing I'm curious about. I haven't tested this yet, so put it into there and overload. So we're storing it in the silo. I'm just curious about taking it back out. I'm assuming you just come back over the same point, press L3, and it will come up with the option to take it out. Because there's not a pipe on the TARDIS. So let's have a quick check. Yep. Perfect. Then take it along to the selling station. Will we make more than 5,000? That's the question. Oh. So, yeah. Very nice indeed. So, you know, if you're one of those mildly nefarious characters that wants to make a bit of money, fairly sharpish, you could put those as close to each other as you possibly could. Buy and sell and buy and sell. If you know, I don't condone that sort of behaviour. Of course I don't. But you could if you wanted to. So obviously there's going to be prices for everything. I can't check them all, but I love it. So cool. And at night, I think all the police box thing is lit up, and when it's just awesome. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to skip forward time so we can see that anyway, because I just want to see it in the dark. I will see you in a moment. There we have it, in the darkness, all lit up, plus all the other ones that we were using just over there. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.